Hey guys, I wanted to put in a Bitcoin cycle low calculation. I have another video, and I'll link to it at the in the description, where I put in my cycle peak calculation, which came really close. So I wanted to put in a number for the cycle low. And just by the way, I mean, I was calculating these numbers earlier in the week, and I had to kind of rush to make this video because things are changing so fast. There's a lot of liquidations going on, and things are dropping much faster than I was expecting. So if we're gonna try and project a cycle low, we need to look at the historical chart here. So as you can see, we've got two prior cycles that we can use. We've got in 2014, we had a cycle high of 1129 and then dropped down to $111. And then we in 2017, we rose all the way back up to 19,641 and then dropped down to 3,441 in the end of 2018. And then in 2021, we rose all the way to 69,010. So we actually had kind of two peaks here. If you see, we've got in April we almost got to 69,000, and then we actually got just above that in November 2021. And the question is, where do we think it's going now for this cycle low? So for this simple model I have, I'm looking at those prior cycle highs and the prior cycle lows. And then I'm looking at the ratios, and I'm looking at the diminishing effect of the cycles. So I think that's really related to the having each 4 years having just a little less of an effect, and also the uh, the fact that Bitcoin is growing as an asset in size, and outs and these types of things are going to have less of an effect going forward. So then what I've done is I'm going to have an interpolation factor that I'm going to apply, and that's what we're going to use in the calculation. So again, in 2013 we had the 1129 high, and then we had the 111 low in 2014. And if you do the numbers, that's a 90% drop. 2017 we had a 19,641 high. We had a 3,441 low, and that's an 82% drop. So 2021, we had a 69,010 high, and we're trying to get that low. So that's what we're trying to calculate. So here's the drop factors. We've got 90% in 2014. We got 82% in 2018. So you notice there's a diminishing effect there of 8%. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to assume that that pattern continues. So instead of having an 82% drop, it's going to be 8% less than last time, just like it was between 2014 and 2018. So we come up with a 74% drop. So here's our calc. We got 69,010 cycle peak. We're going to multiply it by our drop factor of 0.74. And the cycle low calc is 17,942. So we'll see how close that comes. Like I said, we're awful close now, but that doesn't mean we can't drop more. Um, so that's my number, and I wanted to put it in and see how close things get. If you guys have some other, something else that you've got in mind, I'd love to hear it. Oh, when? Well, originally I thought this was going to be September 2022. And obviously, it looks like everything's happening a lot faster. So, a lot of what's happening now is there's a lot of leverage coming out of the market. People weren't expecting it to drop below 20K, and we have now already. So, all bets are off as far as how long this is going to take. Seems like things are flushing out a lot faster than anyone expected. That's it. I appreciate you guys watching and listening. If you like the video, please like it. Consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have a question, hey, send it to me. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.